everyone, welcome to my channel Psychologist Kusum. On this channel I discuss and make lot of videos related to mostly focused on career counseling, but I believe that because I'm not able to get much time, I am somewhere, neglecting or not being able to focus on the counseling psychology that is the need of the hour, especially in our country. And I felt that whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm reading, it's my job as a person to aware people about it, to aware people about the emotions that they're going through. And me be coming from a mental health background, I feel that if I won't do it, then who else will? And specifically, I personally feel that I have a way in which I'm able to connect with people. So I should use that in a positive way. And I really, really want to, give that to the society in ways I best can. And this is what I thought will be the best way. So I will be making certain podcast specifically related to mental health and the books that I'm reading, anything, any idea that comes to my mind, because I want people to just I want to engage with people. I just don't want to be rigid or be stagnant. I want to grow with each and everyone who's connected with me through my Instagram, through my YouTube, on the community, like psychology community that I have on my WhatsApp. All these ways I'm going to use so that I can build a better community. I can build a better self of better self. So today we are going to discuss about this book Hinge, which talks about how depression, when a person is depressed, if that person is going through certain things, we know that the person shows open resistance, like defiance. The person will deny things, the person will resist things, न्यू एक्सपीरियंस नहीं लेना चाहते हैं. हमें पता है ऐसा होता है, बहुत बार होता है, हमारे साथ भी होता है कि दे आर नॉट ओपन. In the same way, डिप्रेशन ऑल्सो शोज़ इफ़ अ पर्सन इज़ fearful. किसी इंसान को अगर डर लग रहा है वो नया चांस लेने में, वो नया स्टेप लेने में, वो नया चीज़ ट्राई करने में, that also shows depression. That also not obviously, see, when I say that also shows depression, ये नहीं कि बच्चे ने एक बार मना कर दिया कि नहीं नहीं नहीं, I want to try this, that won't be depression, right? We understand that the state that we are talking about, that, so mental health talks about that state when it starts troubling with your quote unquote normal living. जब वो चीज़ हैम्पर होने लग जाती है, तब हम कहते हैं कि ओ आई थिंक आई नीड इंटरवेंशन, ओ आई थिंक आई नीड समवन टू हेल्प मी आउट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टेट. जब आप चल नहीं पाते हो, तभी तो आप जाते हो ना कि यार मेरे पैर में कुछ हो रहा है, राइट? आप नहीं चल पा रहे हो, आपको वॉशरूम जाना है, वॉशरूम तक भी नहीं जा पा रहे हो, दैट इज दैट you are facing problem in your day-to-day living. In the same way, mental health also, when we talk about depression, in terms of when a person is denying things, a person is going through defiance, openly resisting things, and there is fear. पर्सन को, इंसान को डर है, वो डर इतना बढ़ जाना कि वो उसकी डे टू डे लिविंग में भी इंटरफेयर कर रहा है. दैट इज़ व्हेन वी कॉल्ड अ पर्सन इज़ नॉट इन द quote unquote normal mind frame, which can be the person is going through certain mental disorder or requires certain help, right? So this book has this very beautiful paragraph which talks about that fear, which underlines anger, guilt and anxiety, is resistance as well resistance to not being in control of a situation. सो इट बेसिकली मीन्स कि जो एक फियर है वो अंडरलाइन, जो फियर आ रहा है, एंगर, गिल्ट, एंग्जाइटी, ये सब चीज़ें जब इंसान फेस कर रहा है, वो सिर्फ फियर नहीं है, वो सिर्फ डर नहीं है, उसके साथ इंसान को गुस्सा भी फील हो रहा है, गिल्ट, कि मैं वो चीज़ क्यों नहीं कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, वाई एम नॉट एबल टू डू इट. एंड दैट एंग्जाइटी, दैट डर लग रहा है मुझे, आई एम फीलिंग एंक्शियस that what if I don't do it, I know the consequence of it. Sometimes people are aware of the consequences even in a depressive state, sometimes they are not, because they feel that whatever the emotion I'm feeling, that is the biggest emotion of it, which is correct from their perspective. So it talks about that how fear, which underlines anger, guilt and anxiety, is resistance as well resistance to not being in control of a situation, resistance to possibility of a different narrative unfolding other than what we have grown comfortable with. इंसान को पता है कि अब मैं उस सिचुएशन में इतनी टाइम रह चुकी हूँ या रह चुका हूँ, व्हाट इफ़ आई मूव और स्टेप आउट ऑफ दिस सिचुएशन, व्हाट इफ़ इट डज नॉट टर्न आउट टू बी पॉजिटिव, मेरे को नई जॉब कर, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जाम्पल, ओके, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जाम्पल कि अगर किसी इंसान ने अभी जॉब नहीं की है, व्हाट इफ़ आई स्टेप आउट एंड डू द जॉब, व्हाट इफ़ इट डज़ नॉट, मेरे को इन्वायरमेंट अच्छा नहीं मिला, व्हाट, कौन ही मुझे रखेगा जॉब पे, राइट, हु इज़ गोइंग टू गिव मी जॉब. In the same way, it can be, we can take examples of relationship as well. Once you have, separated from an individual, and you know that you have taken a particular decision, or maybe some other individual has taken a particular decision because of which you know that you gave it to your all, right? एक बार ऐसी स्टेट भी आ जाती, काफ़ी बार ऐसा स्टेट होता है कि people are in relationships and they feel that we gave everything to that relationship, and if that didn't turn out well, we don't think next time onwards we can give anything to any relationship. That is also a state wherein a person feels that bhai मैं सब कर चुका हूँ, right? Now, and after that the person stops looking for another partner. The person is in a particular state, but the person feels that I am going to be in this particular state only, and I'm not looking for anything. That can be a healing phase for that individual as well, and for someone that can also be an acceptance phase if the person has taken a particular decision. Now, when they have become comfortable with that particular situation, they feel that it's better that we never move out of it. So person who has given it at all to that particular relationship, they will feel that we don't have anything else to offer to anybody else. What अगर सब कुछ देने के बाद भी हमें यही स्टेट पे आना है, then what else can we offer in the next relationship, right? So then that is also, the person starts feeling कि कुछ नया आउटकम तो मिल ही नहीं सकता है, या नया आउटकम कैसे, I'm not ready for that new outcome if it is not the outcome that I want. That can be maybe, कुछ भी हो सकता है, most positive kind of relationship the person might be expecting, but the world doesn't function in a fair way, at least not in the fair way that we think, right? And then it talks about that fear is resistance to lose and to change. That अब हम कुछ भी हम नहीं, we fear that we are not ready for any change, we are not ready to lose anything. We fear that the acceptable or accepted status quo might change. We resist any shift in either our inner or outer worlds, okay? So हम कुछ भी inner या outer worlds में, we resist that change, we resist that shift. हमें नहीं, मतलब personally, to be very frank, for a long time for me it was difficult to accept. I don't want to change. I'm comfortable with the self that I am. तो वो चीज़ें भी to accept that change, what kind of change do you want, and do you want that change because of certain things, and why do you think that those changes are important. तो वो सब चीज़ें भी, even a person who's going through a state of mind, that person might not be in a state where he or she is ready to accept that shift, that change. So resistance sprouts fear, and as our fear increase, so does the power of our resistance. जितना ज़्यादा fear होगा उतना ज़्यादा ही high resistance होगा. So हम काफ़ी बार चीज़ें नहीं समझ पाते हैं, but it is more like, मतलब चाहे हमारे आसपास भी बहुत बार होता है ऐसा कि there are certain situations that happen around us wherein people take certain decisions and we're not able to understand. And I'm not saying that if I'm saying it that मैं तो कोई saint हूँ और मैं समझ लेती हूँ, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. Even it's difficult for me coming from this background where I understand things to accept that reality. But yes, this is how it works. The more the fear, the more the resistance, and that is fear also shows a depressive state of an individual, individual not being in the right framework. I hope this particular me sharing this particular quote, this particular paragraph helped you in ways, made you learn few things, and if it did, then stay tuned for the new podcast that I'm going to release super soon, and I hope you learned something here. Okay, bye bye.